boy. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome to another Chicken and Watermelon podcast. Yeah, we on. Well, put your glasses on. Let me put the glasses on.
I can see better.
There we go. Now, welcome to another Chicken and Watermelon podcast, episode 11, baby. Boom, boom, boom.
Well, the universe protection.
1 and 1 is always 2.
The best thing is winning.
Y'all remember to click that subscribe button and push that like button all the time. Boom.
Hello.
What we gonna start at today? What's our first topic today?
Let's talk about Ocean Gate.
Ocean Gate?
What's Ocean
Talking
Gate?
about these rich people that got in a goddamn submarine.
On the submarine on the Titanic?
Go see the Titanic.
Something
Now
that
the Titanic been sunk.
Both of them.
They done made about 17 movies
That's
about
hard.
this shit.
There was some rich guys too, huh?
Yeah, they was rich.
both of them. One Titanic, the other rich.
Oh man, they won't go to the bottom of the ocean. Ain't nothing at the
Ain't
bottom
nothing
of the
worse
ocean.
than dying with $1 billion.
Ain't nothing worse than dying with $1 billion, unless you his children.
Unless it's $2 billion.
Unless you his children, nigga.
It should have.
Look, your daddy be like, I'm about to go to the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah,
you know what?
Might be my chance to come up.
Yeah.
He took his son with him though. One of them
Oh,
took his son
that's
with him.
horrible.
A 19-year-old. I said, oh, that's
That's
fucked up.
horrible, man.
Double time.
You know why? Because the people told him that shit was fucked up. That the ship was fucked up and things could happen.
And then
Why would you take his son?
And you see, the difference is, when you see how deep they went, man, come on, bro. Ain't nothing down there you won't see. Everything down there is
They're going
deep.
to
my wife showed me they had a dollar store controller was brought down. It was a remote control for
that was
a dollar store
$30.
controller.
It was $30.
It was $30.
I looked.
They lost. That's the reason why they can't save them. They don't even know where they at.
Oh, they ain't no
Why you
kid.
Yeah, niggas say they ain't got. What they say with the
They couldn't track that phone in the water.
Yeah, what they say about the luggage in the airport? They ain't got that. They ain't got that on that. Like, yeah.
That's terrible. That's horrible.
Y'all done went to the bottom of the ocean. They can't even find you.
Why they want to go see the Titanic?
Why people get money?
I think one of them niggas that went in the spaceship with the Elon Musk shit.
Or they just adventure.
Oh, I can't stand him. Elon Musk.
Like Musk?
Man, Elon Musk is a fascist, racist, Nazi motherfucker.
Who made him Nazi?
Because he always got something to say, but why he ain't never got nothing to say about Africa? That's where he from. He got more money than anybody else on. He from Africa. He's an African. He's an African American.
He more African than you.
He more African than me. He's from African. But he don't do nothing with them billions of dollars to benefit
The
Africa.
pale skinned Musk?
Yeah.
How you know? How you know that? How you know he don't do nothing?
Oh.
Look at the condition of Africa.
Oh, that don't mean
Hold up. Elon
Musk got
Musk.
some good spots.
Elon Musk got enough money to give everybody in the world $1 million.
Yeah, that much money, bitch.
He
How many people
got
in the
that much money.
How many people in the world?
There's only 300 million people in America.
In the world.
In the world, if he got $100 billion, he got enough money to give everybody in the world $1 million.
We need to rob him. Trying to stop everybody in the world.
And how many people they got in the world? 300 million?
No, they only got
America.
3 in
I don't know
America.
in the world.
So the world population is probably about, I'm not exactly right on this, I'm
A
guessing,
couple of billion?
maybe like $1 billion or less.
Billions?
A billion.
Like
More
$1
than that.
billion or less.
Gotta be more than that. We small.
$1 billion.
We small.
Yeah.
How many people have it? If we got 300 million, they gotta have $1 billion.
What I'm saying is America got 300 million.
They got $1 billion in Africa. They got $1 billion in China.
So
You mentioned
hold up,
Russia
we
and
can
everybody
Google
else.
Yeah,
this.
that's a lot of people.
We can Google this. So how many people in the world?
There you go.
All I know, the last time I saw the statistics, they said Elon Musk got enough money to give everybody in the world $1 million. Instead of doing that, he's sending ships to try to colonize.
If you had enough to get everybody in the world $1 million, you'll get everybody in the world $1 million.
You fucking right. I can't take it with me. What I'm gonna do with all that money?
So you think you?
You know what he did with
You
40?
think you Master Musa?
You know what he did with billions of dollars? He bought Twitter. The fuck I want with a Twitter?
That man won't. How you gonna be bad with that man with his money?
You know what else he own? He own that shit. Well, the technology. No, the technology with the brain shit, the Neuralink.
Yeah, and he got
But if you
the electric cars.
But if you control, if you get all the Twitter people, you know how to.
You might
think.
need that information.
So you need all the
You
information.
might need that.
And that's why I'm telling you, he's the worst because he is a neo-fascist. He's pro-right-wing, anti-black. Like he don't say it out loud, but if you watch how he roll, you'll realize it.
So you
He
ain't
got
getting no
all his
Tesla.
money.
You're not getting a Tesla.
You know what's messed up? No, I'm not getting it. I would like a Tesla. I ain't gonna lie.
From the fascists?
From the fascists.
Right.
Before
You want a Nazi terror?
Listen to me. Because he get money from the government to promote liberal agendas. Like the liberals want an eco-friendly world.
You like him and you don't like him?
But he's using liberals. In other words, the people he support ain't gonna buy no goddamn Tesla. Donald Trump ain't got no Tesla, but he supports Donald Trump. He supports the right-wing agenda. But those people on the right wing ain't gonna buy no Tesla.
So you don't like him, they don't support what you support?
I ain't gonna say that, Skip. I ain't gonna say I don't like
what
it.
it sounded.
I say I don't like his politics. That's what I don't like.
He have a right to have a choice on what
He does.
But you like Democrats.
He does. Let me give you an example.
Democrats ain't never did
No. I'm a Republican. I'm a registered Republican.
Ain't he a Republican?
No, he's. I don't even know what his political agenda is. I listen to what he's saying. But let me give you an example. Joe Scarborough. You know who Joe Scarborough is?
Not at all.
Joe Scarborough used to be the furthest right-wing nut job. He used to follow Ronald Reagan and everything else. I used to hate that motherfucker. The nigga that got Morning Joe come on MSNBC.
I'm with you now.
He used to hate Al Sharpton. Now him and Al Sharpton is best of buddies. That's the point I'm trying to make. Like you can't.
What did he change?
What he saw is that his political party went off the Richter scale. And he said, I can't, like Liz Cheney, like John McCain and the rest of them. You know what Donald Trump's supporters call them people? Rhinos, Republicans in name only. Because these people are saying, well, look, that's not what we about.
I don't believe the Republican Democrat, like if you're Republican, you gotta be Republican. If you're Democrat, you gotta be Democrat. I believe you gotta go with who got your best interest in place. I understand that you gotta be Republican or you gotta be Democrat.
You don't, because it's not that personal. It ain't about your agenda. It's about the political agenda that they moving. Like Republicans believe every tub on his own bottom. That's the saying I get from my mama. Like we come from a big family of 9 of us, and if you get it how you live, my mama say every tub on its own bottom. So you gotta take care of you. That's what I always said, that black people live like Republicans, but we vote Democrat. I don't have no problem with conservatism, because that's how we live. Like, you ain't gonna get no money no nigga begging at the red light. I ain't either. Nigga, go to fucking where you can figure out a way to make some kind of hustle.
Yeah, it works. That is a hustle.
But what happened is, the racist KKK Nazi motherfuckers then hid underneath that philosophy. And they using that to promote their own agenda.
I believe the racist KK Nazi motherfuckers is under both of them motherfuckers.
They on both sides of the fence.
Nah, but that's why you gotta look at
one
You
side.
don't think
I believe on both sides.
I'm not trying to vindicate our president today. What I'm saying is, only one party is trying to give you health care, trying to give you equal rights, trying to fight for your Social Security. And there's the other party that's like, we gonna get rid of all this shit. We gonna give.
Don't you just a bunch of Fugazi? The healthcare, all that shit, that shit ain't real.
It's not, man.
I don't think Social Security good. I don't.
I think they lying.
Oh, because you don't need Social Security.
No, I don't think Social Security good.
Because you don't need Social Security.
I didn't say I don't need Social Security.
Social Security is good, man.
Social
When you
Security
need
is
Social
good.
Security,
How many people actually get all that money back?
Most of them die before
let
they
me
come.
tell you.
What's the percentage of people that always get all that money back?
You're never gonna get all of it back.
That's why I don't think it's good.
But it's not designed for you to get all of it back.
Designed for you
Why
to
take
take more
all
of your
yours?
money.
No, it's designed for you to get yours, and it be enough money to help the next man. It's an American thing where we all put into a pot.
That wasn't fun, no.
And then we all
you
take
made
out
it into
the
something
pot.
I work for all this money. Why should I keep
you
my
made
money?
that into something else. That's not what that's for.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's not what that's for, Hasheem.
Listen to me. You work for this money.
That's not what
you
that's
put
for.
this money in the pot.
Yeah.
You hit 65
That's
years
not for
old.
me not to get all my money back and get the rest of the next man down the line. That's not what that's for, Hasheem.
That's exactly what it's for.
No.
It's called Social Security. It ain't called Skip's investment fund.
Most people don't
It's called
last.
Social
Most people
Security.
don't even live till that time, and then that
Right.
money really go back.
They
in the
got
pot.
bonds and stuff.
So
all in
that
your
money
name.
go back to the pot. And in that
America got
pot,
bonds
we take
that's
care
in your
of.
name right now.
Hold up. In that pot, we take care of the sick. We take care of the homeless. We take care of the crazy people. I mean,
why we take care of people with that money when America got bonds in your name and making money off that?
because that money is allocated. You got to understand that money is allocated for certain things. Like you got bonds,
But that money allocated for something that's more important than taking care of people.
But that's what Social
That's what you
Security
just said.
does. Social Security takes care
I ain't
of
talking about
crazies.
Social Security. I'm saying they got bonds in American names from the day you born that they're making money off. And the money they're making, they wouldn't use that to help the people. They gotta make you work more money to get them to pay the people. That's what you just saying?
Man, they print
and
the
that's
money,
the system
man.
that you believe in?
Yes.
They print the money.
We talking
They-
about.
And that sound fair to you?
We talking about.
That sound right to you? That sounds slavery to me.
You got a premise that you building on.
I'm not building, I'm just asking, I'm just stating
I'm about to
facts.
tell you. You got a premise that you building on that this shit's supposed to be fair. Ain't nobody never
I'm letting you
a
know it's
fair
not
deal.
fair. I know it's not fair.
You act like it's
I
right.
ain't saying it was
You
fair.
just
think it's
saying
right?
you should.
What
you
I'm saying
should take
is-
some of your money and leave the rest for everybody else to be
what I'm
fair
saying
for people.
is-
But you know the system's not fair.
What I'm saying is you have a duty to country.
What do I have in my country? I don't have no
You
duty
got
to
a
the country. No, I don't.
to country.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I do not have a duty to the country. No, I
You
don't.
know what fraternity means?
I don't know.
Brotherhood.
America's not my country.
Equality.
How they work?
You know what that means?
How that
Justice.
work?
I don't have a duty to the
We don't
country.
get none of that. We ain't no brothers to nobody. We
But
ain't no
listen
justice
to what you're
nobody.
saying. You saying the only way you can have an invested interest is if you get something out of it.
It's my money. I work for the money.
That's
So
not what a nation is built on. A nation is built
Built around
on
the people?
the strong helping the weak.
But that's not the strong. That's the weak. The people that work for the Social Security life. The strong, they would take them out of Social Security. They had a tax ID number in the business.
The strong-
They even put into that.
It's strong.
Hold
Ain't
up.
paying no tax.
Hold up.
They even put into
What,
that.
you ever work for a company?
Yeah.
What company you work for?
I
When the last time you worked for
work
a
with
company?
Swagman.
How long ago? When the last time you worked for a company?
Roll with it.
But guess what?
Atlantic Records.
Guess what? In this country, if something happened to you, you can draw down from that Social Security.
All right. They say the same thing about 401k.
That's what makes
You
America.
still can't draw down enough to take care of yourself.
That's what.
That's not enough to take care of yourself.
Right.
That's not enough to take care of
But it's
yourself.
better than nothing.
But that ain't enough to take care of yourself. Come on, you can draw down.
But it's all
you
my
still
money.
keep up pay your bill with that shit.
It's not how it's your money. You ain't putting nothing in it.
I did put it in. They took it off my check.
What check?
The check when I was working at one time in my life.
At Swagman?
I worked.
Swagman.
How much interest that money they got traveling on that
Over all them years.
Yeah, how much money
yeah,
that
bro.
No, the reality is if you got a Social Security number, you have rights to certain things that the United States government. Y'all got to realize we living in the greatest country in the history of the world.
That's what you think.
The greatest country in the
you
history
fooled.
of the world.
They got you.
No, you got to do the history.
Oh, we not
There's
crazy.
no country that ever existed to give and do to help the common man than the United States.
And that's most motherfuckers took with most motherfuckers. They killed the most motherfuckers.
The
How many
government
died in
didn't do
Hiroshima?
that. The government didn't do
Who
that.
dropped the bomb?
Factions in the government.
Oh, who dropped the Hiroshima bomb? They
Sir.
killed the most people ever.
Certain people.
We had to drop the bomb on
They
you
did the
can
most
fake
harm.
issues.
They did the most harm.
What
And
I'm
I'm trying to
trying
make them
to
the
tell you-
greatest.
what
They're the
I'm-
most tyrant ever too.
What I'm trying to tell you is
Don't say all the good without the bad.
no. I ain't saying that it's
They-
not
America
bad.
did some
America
killing.
got- But what you gotta understand, this is what y'all can't do.
Oh, African
And I'm
kings.
trying to explain it to you. America is an ideal. It's not some wizard behind the stage like the Wizard of Oz that's pulling the strings on everybody. Whoever holds the majority holds the power.
No.
America is an ideal. It's not, oh, these people control America.
No, it's not.
They don't control
The nigga
America.
got the goal.
Their goal
control-
is to make you think they control
Why you think
America.
Hunter Biden ain't going to jail?
Why you think? Because he played guilty.
Because he behind the got a nigga behind that pull the strings.
Now, how many niggas you
That
know
just-
played
just
guilty?
say
to
don't pull the
charge and ain't
strings.
do no time?
Nigga back there pulling the strings to make sure he ain't go.
How many niggas you know played guilty and ain't do no time? Niggas give them a charge, they plead guilty.
Not for the feds. Not for the feds.
Who?
Not for the feds.
Name
Everybody
one.
did time.
If you plead guilty and they ain't got to take you to court, almost everybody. If you ain't never been to jail before, you ain't going to jail.
Not for the feds.
You plead guilty,
What do you
and
mean?
you pay the
Not for
fine.
the feds.
Everybody going to jail for anyway?
You going for 2 tax evasions, 2
Misdemeanors.
tax- and the gun. That gun ain't no misdemeanor.
Misdemeanor.
Oh, you
He got him
the gun
on
of
two
misdemeanor? So the
charges.
gun of misdemeanor, that's how much you kissing his ass?
What I'm trying to
You gonna
tell
make the gun a
you, he
misdemeanor?
pled.
You gonna make the gun a misdemeanor?
Do the state got evidence he had a gun?
Man, but it's not a misdemeanor.
But he pled guilty.
But you
So
said
the state
it was
said,
all
okay.
misdemeanors.
Where the gun come from?
Hit the laptop.
Was it? Oh,
The
they just-
video of the laptop with him with a gun and drugs.
They got Boosie on video with a gun.
Now
He
the
got a
state
roll.
can't even
Boosie
prove.
on video with a gun and he got a roll.
And why would Boosie have to roll on a federal charge having a gun on a video?
Why Biden didn't roll the one on federal charges?
I'm asking you a question. Why would Boosie have it? Because the state, that should be
That's
a
not
state.
state. That's not
Why
state.
is not a state?
Why is
They
it fair?
dropped
Is
the
the
charge.
question?
The feds picked it up.
Because his ass already on
No.
some kind of fucking paper.
No, the state had already dropped it. The Fed
He
picked it
might
up.
be on. He might be out on.
He already on some
He wasn't
kind
on
of
federal
paper.
paper.
Is he on
He was in
parole?
Angola. That's state.
He on parole? Cause
He wasn't in the federal
He get
jail.
that charge in Angola, huh?
Yeah.
I guarantee
So he
he on
ain't
some
He ain't
kind
on
of
no
paper.
paper, nothing.
He might be a convicted felon for some old shit he probably
He's
did.
on some kind of paper that when
No.
Fed
Yeah,
saw
no,
it and said it's a slam dunk case. Just like the other dude played
Well,
basketball.
why they slam
What's the
dunk
boy name
Hunter
play
Biden?
basketball?
Uh,
We were talking about it in the last show.
Hunter Biden didn't get slammed on because they got niggas behind the scene.
Hunter
Like
Biden,
you said he don't.
no, Hunter Biden.
Hunter
the
Biden,
laptop
president's
went
son.
through too many hands. They can't prove.
He was
Oh
careless.
man.
They can't. The chain of custody
Oh,
messed
you
up with the
terrible.
Hunter Biden laptop.
Horrible.
But Hunter Biden
I'ma give you
still
horrible.
pled guilty for a deal. Guess what? They offered Trump the same deal. They
So the
told him,
president's son.
give back the
So the
shit.
president's son pled guilty when he was innocent. You saying?
Oh,
That was
so you don't know
So the
nobody pled
president's
guilty
son-
when they was
So
innocent?
the president's son pled guilty when he was
I
innocent?
don't know that. I don't know
You
that.
believe that?
All I'm saying
Do you
is,
believe that though?
I don't know that.
you really
all I'm
believe that
saying
on
is
camera?
All I'm saying is he pled guilty.
Yeah, when he was innocent.
So
The
he made a
president-
deal with the
If
State
the president's son was innocent,
I mean, with the
he would
DOJ.
have never pled guilty.
But he made a deal with the DOJ. Instead of taking me to court, I'll plead guilty to this.
He don't give a fuck.
No jail time. I'll pay the money back, and we good.
Because he did
Now
that
you
shit.
tell me the DOJ don't make deals like that
He
all the
did
time.
that shit.
Come on, man.
He did that shit, nigga.
What you think about Russell Simmons and his daughter and his ex-wife?
This was another story. Why people have a hard time because it's hard for me to see too.
With who?
Russell Simmons. Because I grew up. Russell Simmons was the big man. He owned Def Jam.
Why he running from the charges?
He overseas now trying to be some kind of guru.
No, he
or something.
ran from where they had no extradition at.
But your girl, Kamara Lee,
But he come back to the United States though, so
He
how
lied.
much
He
he
dipped
running?
in.
nah, she went online saying like she
You know,
been
he coming back
supporting
like that?
him the last couple of years. Like she like I pay
Financially
his bills,
supporting him?
financially support him, saying he don't take care of his children, said he can cut him off, and all his business are failures, and she bailing him out. You didn't see that shit?
Or they
I
ain't
saw
gonna
that.
Bill
I saw that with all
Cosby
his
if he come
money.
back to these states.
All his money in there.
That's what I'm.
If he was fucking over niggas all them years, he should have some cake. He should be caked up.
But he like,
That's
you know how money is. He like, he
hiding
ain't
the
got
money.
no money.
He hiding the money.
But his children going off on him on Father's Day. That's what happened.
Man.
His children
Yeah,
did
that
all
got
that.
him popping
Yeah.
right now. Hip hop
He tried
They say hip hop
snatch
respect
some college.
Rick Rubin more than they respect him.
Big Ruben.
Yeah.
That's the,
When it was 50th year anniversary of hip hop, he's supposed to be like, I'm the one who really started. I started
Right,
hip
he
hop.
should be up
It's
there.
in my glory right now.
No, I ain't gonna.
Yeah, he been in the beginning of hip hop.
I give.
Well, you
I
just
give
said
him
you
this
remember when you remember the beginning of hip hop.
I do. That's what I'm saying.
And
I
it's the
give.
anniversary of 50 years of hip hop. What do you
I-
think he's
Did he
saying?
ever run DMC?
I
Yeah.
give Russell Simmons
He's
his
right
props that he
Run
started.
DMC, yeah.
I
So he's
give
supposed to be in his glory right
LL
now.
Cool J,
He
Rakim.
started this
Yeah,
shit.
he
Why he in his glory right now? This is the 50th anniversary
He
of hip hop.
fucked his money up.
his name fucked up because they deceased
His name fucked up.
Ain't nobody buying that Russell card.
Then right now, but look, right now he'll be the coldest nigga. He'll be the nigga behind hip hop.
But you know what? You know what he ought to do? He ought to come back to hip hop then. Put a label back together and put some artists out
You
there.
know what? They
He
gonna arrest him
can't.
down. He gonna be in
He
jail.
can't.
He can pay for 11 work.
You remember what Ali did? When
Ali
they
was
told
home.
Ali he was done, he came back and won the championship again.
But Ali
Then when they
wasn't
told him
wanted.
he was done, he came back. He was wanted. The government took his title. Ali came back and won it back.
He went to jail.
Yeah, he came back and won it
had
back.
to go to jail.
Yeah, but that's why they call Ali the greatest.
But y'all
all
notice
time.
a trend? Every great black man that stands up, they find some kind of way to put so much mud on them, the black people don't like them. Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali.
Nah, black people never gave up on Muhammad Ali.
I ain't like Muhammad Ali.
I love Muhammad Ali. I love
He could have killed that fucking beef between Malcolm X and motherfucking Elijah.
He said it wasn't his place.
He was young.
Man.
He was young.
But he never gave up on the nation of Islam.
He could have killed the beef. Y'all never said he could.
He did.
Yeah, but he ain't want to go. He was on that church shit.
He was on that church shit.
He could have killed the Malcolm X would still be alive today if he would have killed the beef.
But guess what he did do?
Boom.
You saw that when the nigga was
like you
saw when the nigga was jumping off a building and Muhammad Ali was passing in his car and he stopped and went up there and saved that man's life.
Why he ain't say Malcolm X like that?
There must be something.
Why he ain't say Malcolm
No
X?
man lives that dictated when he killed Malcolm X. That destroyed a lot of lives. Because niggas
that's the culture of black
that
people.
divided
They
so
didn't just
many
kill
blacks.
Malcolm X.
They killed a lot.
They
of
killed a
people.
whole bunch of them.
Medgar Evers, Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
That's the thing. They can't make their name mud. They kill them. That's it's either option. You destroy your image or we're gonna kill you. Your image is too strong. We gotta just knock
But
it
guess
off.
what? Malcolm X was cool with Dr. King. He
And
was
they
cool.
about to get together.
They were about to get together.
That's why both of them got back.
They was
But
cool.
the message
That's why-
Martin Luther King was preaching was peace. Malcolm wanted to fight.
It was the power.
No,
fight.
Malcolm wanted to fight at first, but what happened was Malcolm went on his
Journey.
on the what they call it, the Hajj, when he went to go around Mecca,
Mecca.
and he saw that
he
white
was getting with fucking Martin Luther King, and they ain't know if he was gonna turn Martin Luther King in the wall or Martin gonna turn him into peace.
No, you got the military.
But this
with
what
the
y'all
church
got
people.
wrong. Martin Luther King wasn't this soft-soaked ass, about peace ass nigga.
No. So everybody thought he was gonna turn it to wall.
Yeah, Martin Luther King was about his people.
But what they knew, Malcolm X was the realest nigga. He was really running with God.
But this
he
what it
wasn't
is,
trying to beat nobody.
Malcolm,
I'm running for the word of God, Islam. He was standing on that.
But this what you got to realize. He was standing on that. Malcolm X was on principle. Everybody else was on principle. Martin Luther King said, "I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get a nigga his fucking position. So if I gotta work with this white boy,
he'll do a little other thing.
I'm gonna get his
was not Benny.
He not Benny.
No,
but how does that? So
so
let's talk about that. At what point in our community do we realize?
Negotiate.
Sometimes we gotta negotiate.
You want to negotiate?
And sometimes we gotta go to war.
I'm way more Malcolm X.
But how does that work, Skip? Do you deny the fact that
people?
Do you deny the fact
for the
that
people?
But do you deny the accomplishments of Martin Luther King by working with him?
No, I don't deny the accomplishments.
But they work together. I give you that. Yeah. They work together. Martin Luther King was able to use the threat of Malcolm X to get.
But he didn't use it.
But he didn't use it. But he was able to use the threat.
They didn't want him to use it.
Yeah, but he was able to say.
They had an option, but they still killed him. But you know what they did? They took the certain
But the
species.
forces together was so strong that they had to organize to get a threat to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
They knew together it was a problem.
And then they got rid of
But
King.
they didn't say. But listen, they didn't get rid of King before you want to get with
Kennedy, I see.
Oh, Kennedy was with.
You ever been to Kennedy Plaza?
Kennedy
Where
got
Kennedy
whacked
got
to the
killed?
CIA.
Man, I went there, and I'm from Hollywood. I know a hit when I see one.
Yeah.
That motherfucking dude.
Oh, they got a documentary.
Oh man, you actually go there?
Man.
You will see it, Skip. I went there and I stood in the building. I looked down. I said, "Oh, they wanted to smash him. They could have literally peeked out the window right here and smashed him."
Gun to his head.
He waited till that man got way up the street. You know why? That dude in the building ain't shoot him. That dude hanging in the garden over there.
No.
Grass and over.
In the car.
The car in front of him hit him. The CIA in the car, nigga in the front.
Well, I know one thing. That dude was in the window.
He was the patsy.
Because if you ever
the
been
nigga in
there,
the window was the patsy.
the car
when
coming
he
this
realized
way.
he was the patsy, he ain't take no shot.
Like the building sit on the corner. The car coming this way. Like straight down the street. Now I'm in the third floor window. I'm looking at you. Like I can 6th floor, whatever floor it is. I can literally lean out the window and blow your motherfucking brains out. Like you
I'm
got
a
a shooter on the
sharpshooter.
motherfucking corner. But instead of shooting you right here, I'm gonna wait till you turn the corner and go up
What
the
happened? He didn't take the shot because he saw this is setup. Y'all sent me to get caught.
I saw that shit when I was out there. I was like,
He didn't take the shot, so
Fuck
they had
no.
to call Omaha.
Omaha.
oh my, what they call that? Be the audible.
The first shot hit him. His wife was in the car, tinted to him.
But why they
The
did that?
second shot hit him. His wife jumped from by him in the car. Nigga.
But why
The
they
president.
did that?
Huh?
Why they did that?
Because after the nigga in Africa, before he got in office, he got elected. He told the CIA, "Don't kill an African dude." They still whacked the African dude. So when he got in office in the CIA, he gonna disinvolve the CIA. You can say about to get rid of it.
I'm gonna tell you even deeper. You know what it was? It was the mob.
It was
the American mob.
He actually made the
The
mob
Kennedy
mad too.
brothers declared war on the mob.
He made the mob mad too. When they
Yeah.
fuck with Marcelo and dropped him in the jungle,
With Cuba, the Bear
they
Pigs,
dropped him all in the jungle.
and they dropped him in the United.
He had a lot of enemies.
I'm gonna tell you,
He
no,
had a lot of serious
I'm gonna
enemies.
tell you something about white boys. Their daddy put him on. Their daddy was affiliated with the
Oh, what
mob.
we talk about is the conspiracy of the President Kennedy assassination. They got like all
Tell you
kinds
about
of-
how it worked. Their daddy put him on. He was affiliated with the mob. He
The
was
granddaddy.
he was no, their daddy.
Their daddy.
He was a liquor runner. He made his son president of the United States with connections with the mob. Then his daddy died. If you know anything about them kind of fucking people, you have anything, they'd be ashamed of that. Like you could imagine being a white boy where every other white boy is an Ivy Leaguer, and your daddy just ran liquor, and that's your claim to fame.
Oh, he was a street nigga.
They
They was throwing
resented
his
that.
face, so he didn't like it.
So they didn't like it. So him and his brother said, "We gonna take the fucking mob down."
But they had went way past. They had went too far. They
It went too far.
The Marcelo, the longest mob.
Right, but look who they attacked. They attacked Jimmy Hoffa. They attacked.
They had an attack on the mob.
They had an attack on the mob, and the mob whacked them.
Because they had control. They don't control the government, the police, just like the Peaky Blinders.
He
They
made
control
his
them.
brother attorney general.
No,
The gangster shit. Like this nigga president of the United States. I'm gonna make my brother attorney general. We about to declare war on anybody that fuck with us.
Man, it was going past the they was going out the limits though.
Yeah, that's why they whacked.
Marcelo was an immigrant here.
But his daddy
So
was
every month he
his
was
daddy.
going to fill out his immigrant papers to stay in America.
Charlie Luciano.
They stopped doing at the immigrant building with his bodyguards, put the guns on him, put him in the helicopter.
You
and
exactly.
brought
You
him,
gotta get the fuck
and
out
brought
of
him
here.
to the country.
Yeah.
Dude said, man, I was out there in my silk suit, with my gators on, I got diabetes and left me in the fucking
You
jungle to
fucking
die.
Kennedy boys. That's what what's because used to tell him all the time. They all had beef with him, man. The motherfucking everybody in the mob had beef with them Kennedy boys. But think about how gangster it is. I'm president of the United States. You my cousin. I make you my highest
The
policeman
Kennedy
in
boys
the country.
got killed. They didn't win that.
Look, I make you my
They got
you my
policeman.
policeman.
The Kennedy boys are dead.
They
All of
They
them.
lost that war. They
They lost that war.
They can't get elected in no office.
But they know what they want?
What?
They changed the way the mob do business.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did. The mob don't do business.
They had to
like
be quieter.
Man.
They got quieter.
When?
You know who the mob is?
The mob is
Geico,
quiet,
nigga. That's the mob, Geico.
Boy, them families are still
The
around.
people that
Them
own-
Genevieve,
I'm trying to tell you.
still around.
Pharmaceuticals a mob.
Geico, the general,
The insurance.
the insurance companies, all them people,
Them
the
people
motherfucking
ain't
mob.
raising people.
nigga.
Whap them people.
Just tell me they ain't the mob when you gotta go pay your deductible.
Oh, they hustling right now. The insurance rigs up. Everybody rigs up. Everybody about to
The
lose
mob,
their
right? You know what they call it? Who writes policy? They write policy. Go get your insurance policy. They still call it policy.
It's policy, yeah.
Pay me or your shop gonna burn down.
And they don't.
Pay me or your car gonna get in a wreck. Pay me.
Pay me.
They own it. They own all the insurance.
Pay me.
Pay me, or you gonna have a calamity and you gonna wish you had this insurance. And even if you get a calamity, you gotta pay me $1,000 deductible. Well, fuck, it only cost me $1,000 to get the coffee.
Hey, you got any
What we got
who's
this
the
week?
worst person in the world? Who's it? You?
You worst person.
Oh, you the worst person.
The worst person in the world right now. I hate to keep using the same people, but they horrible.
You gotta go with your feel. You gotta go with your gut. I know y'all run a repeat. Run your repeat and we'll keep it moving.
The worst person in the world right now is Durham. Durham. From the Durham report.
Who you give Durham?
Nigga gonna be on Fox.
He was in front of Congress today talking about the report he made based on Donald Trump and what they call Russian collusion. You know, people expose the shit out of him. I don't want him to be the worst person in the world. He's just an asshole. I need some more thought on the worst person in the world.
What is going on in the city today? They got this little thing about
About what?
The little thing that was on your boy show.
Oh, the
Pride Month?
Oh,
No.
Man, the girl went on him on the internet about she had been touched by a stepdad, and the mom didn't believe it.
Oh, the girls was crying about that.
I was mad about those.
Yo, crying about it at work?
Yeah, the girls at work. I worked with a bunch of women. That what they was. I didn't know what they were talking about.
Oh man!
And they were talking about how the mama didn't believe the girl. Talking about, and they were crying about it at work. I didn't know what that was on.
Man, that was on internet show. Key Cap, shout out Key Cap.
Oh, they were talking about it at work. I didn't know what they were talking about.
Man,
them girls was like,
the nigga name is Skip. With a bald head and
hold up! This is where it coming from?
Yeah.
Tell my wife say, tell Skip. They got him down bad.
Listen, I'm telling you.
You didn't know what you were talking about?
I ain't know what you were talking about. But I heard his disclaimer on that. It's not me.
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Another nigga named Skip, and he accused of some foul shit. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
You done got the charge.
Boy, they call him Skip. He bald head with a restaurant. That's what they said.
I ain't know nothing about it. My wife said, boy, they got Skip down there. Tell him I see you.
Man, good.
Man, that was fucked up.
That was fucked up.
It's the irony.
No, you gotta tell him your name's Skipper.
Alright. They got two more skips, you know, the other skip on that bit, they don't know what skip it is. One girl said, listen, I stopped by the dancing skip, chicken skip,
is the nigga
skip
from New
business.
Orleans?
Yeah.
Oh.
You got a restaurant somewhere.
You fucked up. Not the skip.
I mean, the skip, bald head skips, you know what
you fucked up.
I mean, bald head skips, you know what it is.
I only know one.
See, that's terrible. That's terrible.
You gotta go from Skip to Skipper. You gotta tell you Skipper.
I'm not that nigga there.
Hey, it was fucked up. Everybody talking about that shit, man. Like, whatever happened, how she explained it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It went all the way back.
She tried to tell her mom believe. She done went to
That's horrible, man.
Well, I don't know.
What's going on in New Orleans politics?
Crime.
Crime on tap?
It's always
We
crime.
leave the T alone. T is attacking.
I ain't heard about it in the news in a while.
Nah, it on vapid right now. It just
What's going on in New Orleans? Nothing in New
boy.
Orleans
They
politics?
saying the charges.
They came back with the investigation on her and Vacuum. This is gave him a letter. 2 letters to say don't do it no more. You go.
Yeah.
What, the NOPD?
Yeah.
It's like watch on.
Man, that's some bullshit. Can you do that on your job?
If you the boss?
If I'm still. I came over here yesterday on my lunch break. I said, boy, I would have to go clock back in, nigga. You still in time, nigga.
Yeah. They called you out on that shit.
Yeah. This nigga still in time.
Man, I'll be mad with you.
All of them still in time.
Yeah, that's just what they do.
Anytime you stealing, what that is?
NOPD equals time stealers.
So,
Come on, man.
So if you get a charge and the police arrest you or some shit, you gotta look at it like.
I need to. No, nigga, no.
I'm gonna ask him for one. Take the time sheet. Take the time.
I'm gonna ask anytime they get arrested. Y'all see, check the time.
Can I see your time
He ain't gonna
sheet?
be able to do it.
I'm gonna ask him for one.
He gonna name the officer.
So check his time sheet, go back in the history, and then the history bad. You can't say he what how you
He
say?
probably ain't supposed to be on doing it right now when you're arresting me. That making it illegal.
I'm gonna ask him for.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask him for one of them.
you can't arrest me if you illegal.
No, but if they had a history of bad time sheets, then if you arrest me, I can question your
that's fine.
question.
Everything.
What the fuck is up with
credibility.
In other words,
So
what
that's
happened to integrity where
Oh, it's not the one.
you are officer of goddamn law
Not no more.
and you cheating and stealing,
Not no
and
more.
they catch you cheating and stealing,
Not no more.
and then they make an
They
excuse
caught
for you.
so many of them stealing they couldn't fire him because when they had
I ain't gonna lie, I want my old America back.
I don't
Which
know.
one? Jump out, boy. The jump out, boy.
I want my America where if you do something wrong and you get caught, that's your motherfucking ass.
They
That's
caught
the
a
game.
whole bunch of them, but it was so many they couldn't find.
And that's what I don't agree with.
What
Get
you
rid
gonna
of
do?
all of
All
them.
What you gonna do? Have a
Call
law?
national guard.
You have a law in society?
Call National
No,
Guard.
you get rid of
All
all
of
of
them.
this motherfucker.
All of them, you call National Guard.
Because there's a standard.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
as
we gotta
Americans, I'm an American.
The police gotta set a standard.
But that's all
That
of
means
them.
it's lawless.
If they don't set the standard, why the fuck they got?
95% of what you do.
You get rid of all of them.
In waves, or I want
No.
Disband the NOPD and start all over.
all young, new.
Everywhere you
Start all
bring
over.
National Guard in.
Because once you lose integrity, every
You
man,
lose
like, you a
control.
man,
They can't get.
you got integrity. Certain things you'll tolerate, certain things you ain't.
Right.
But if you hold up a banner and say, I am representative of the United States government and law enforcement, and you breaking the law,
And like everybody only going over there and raping everybody. But this is we gotta be cool with it.
Right.
Oh, y'all foul, man.
y'all fired.
Y'all
You gotta
fired.
clean it.
But like you said, ain't no perfect world, and them niggas ain't about to be perfect. And you know, they've been doing this shit for 25 years, been filing the
So you gotta fire him.
That's why they got a consent decree. Trying to turn
Right,
up.
but the consent
You
decree
can't
ain't
fight
working.
all of them.
They
You
doing it.
can't.
Because
You
you
can
can
walk
walk
in
that
there.
down bad.
If you mail, you can walk in that bitch and say, I'm disbanding the NOPD.
You can't even. You
and
can't.
we gonna start all over.
You can't get 25 motherfucking recruits to go in that bitch right now. So how you gonna man 1,300?
But that's not how you get them
It's gonna
recruits.
take 10 years.
You know what Dutch Morial did? He shut down Mardi Gras. They went on strike, he cut the money off. He said, oh, I ain't got enough troops for Mardi Gras. I ain't got enough troops for this. Well, I ain't got enough troops to protect the city. Fuck y'all. Guess what the businessmen did? Oh, we gotta make some fucking moves to get people back in those positions so we can install the integrity of the NOPD back.
You get a consent decree and still fucking up, nigga.
You can't back down. Like,
This
this what I
consent decree still in time.
This what I learned from the military.
They know they still in time.
Let me tell you something. This what I learned from the military. In the military, they don't give a fuck. You could be a captain, my nigga. If you break one fucking rule, like something as simple as you didn't put the trash out when you were supposed to.
So why we don't hire? Why
You
we
gonna get
don't
fucked
run
over.
our police department like the military?
It's supposed to be run like that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, right like that.
But you not bringing them people through that type of training. You not bringing them people through that kind of cycle.
But that's
our
that's why you gotta disband.
MPs. You have MPs
You gotta
on the
start
phone a
over.
certain way, right?
Yeah.
They're military police. So
Right.
why we not hiring military police?
Let me
on
tell
the
you. No. You know who the military police is?
Your police, you gotta do military.
The nigga in the military. You ain't gotta be police. I'm
They
military
put a
police.
patch on your ass.
They put a patch on your only you military
Everybody
police.
Everybody know what everybody supposed to be doing.
Everybody true.
Yeah.
Is anybody just do it?
So you need the military police in the police department then.
No.
But they want to be on the integrity,
Right.
but any one of them can police
But you
stuff.
need-
Yeah, they got one rule, and they not gonna bend it. They not gonna break it, and everybody know the rule. So if you get caught breaking the rule, there's no mercy for your ass. Nigga, I did 3 days breaking water in
What,
the
the military
motherfucking
come out?
brig in the military.
What's the rule?
The rule was what I did. I forgot what the fuck I did.
Follow what your commander
I
said.
smoked weed. Yeah,
You
that's
know
what I did.
Follow what your commander told you.
And guess what? And I ain't going to break for smoking weed. They gave me a chance and said, you got to show up here three times a day in full dress uniform. Pass inspection. If you're late, you wasn't here. And I missed that inspection 3 times. After that,
You missed it all 3
I was
times.
late. The last time I walking up, and that motherfucker said, you ain't here, you late. And you know what that mean? They look at you and say, you need motivation.
They're here 15 minutes.
It ain't gonna get no easier.
Sitting there.
After that, 3 days in jail, bread and water. Bread, nigga, tension on deck. If you don't change your mentality from coming out that
What
bitch,
they do you?
you can't
It's like
sit
holding
on
in
the
jail.
floor. You can't sit. Oh, it's worse than jail.
You got right?
In jail, you can sit on the floor.
You can't sit on the bed.
Oh, yeah.
You can't sit on the floor. You can't exercise. You can't lean on
But
the
they
wall.
gonna take your mattress and shit in jail. They know they gonna
No, they ain't gotta take your mattress.
in jail, cause they know
They-
in jail, they know they ain't gonna listen. The judge gonna come in at 6 a.m. and take your mattress and shit.
But you know how they got it fucked up? You still in the military. The guard that's in the jail, the petty officer, all he gotta go do is tell Rank, you ain't listening. He got the right to give you more time in that.
They give you more time in that bitch. Like, nigga. I was in that bitch. They go you need I was in there 21 days. I'm in that bitch.
Nigga wouldn't be police if they had to go through that type of shit either.
Man, all I could do is read. Why you think I know the Bible so well?
Yeah.
All you can do is read the rules and the regulations.
The rules, regulations, the Bible. And they might give you some mail correspondence.
We ain't get that.
You ain't get your mail?
You ain't get no mail.
You get your mail. You get your mail, your Bible.
Bread and water. 3 days, 3 meals a day.
Well, I bet you
bread and water.
Huh?
You can't exercise. You can't sing. You can't hum.
Oh, you can't trying to box your mind then.
Yeah.
Trying to box your mind.
Nigga, the Bible. Nigga, brainwash yourself. Right? The rules and regulations are the Bible. That's it.
I'm in there between all day. Give me something to read. I don't give a fuck what it is.
They ain't got no window in that bitch.
You ain't the hole. I read that Bible.
You're trying to shut your mind down. I'm trying to box your mind down.
I ain't trying to shut your mind down. You need motivation. So guess what? Next time when they say show up here,
you gonna show up.
You gonna show up. Fucking right.
On time?
On early.
I don't want hour early.
They don't lose. That's the point I'm making. They don't
Well, we talking about the
tolerate.
We talking about the police department. How you correct them? How you get them
You can't tolerate bullshit.
You gotta be military.
You gotta be military. You gotta be like, it either is this or it ain't.
The thing about the military
Nigga,
is you don't have the right to quit when you want to quit. NOPD can quit.
So they got you. So you don't have a choice. You either on or you off. If you off, nigga, you need motivation.
So we need military.
That's what they.
We need the military.
We need the national guards to get our shit back.
You know, you need people. You need, like Dick Gregory said.
They really ain't for police, but we're gonna need something in place.
Like Dick Gregory said, you need people that value their job more than fucking over you. You need people, like they say, you know how you get rid of police brutality? You force the police to have to carry insurance.
You say.
And the only way to carry insurance is you gotta pass the insurance. That the insurance company's police them. So if you fuck over that nigga, the insurance company ain't gonna.
Insurance company ain't trying to lose no money.
He ain't gonna lose a dollar.
And nigga ain't trying to have no wrecks.
But that's what he said. On top of that, you give him something. You tell him as long as you're a policeman, all your children go to state college for free. He said you give them something. You take something and you give them something.
I would.
I would. I'm telling you, Dick Gregory said that shit. I'd be amiss if I said it's my idea, but it was his idea.
You won't be amiss?
I don't want to be untrue. I would be amiss
if I said it was my idea. I don't want you to be amiss.
But he was the first person I heard with a good idea about how to curb brutality. He said you force them to carry that gun, you gotta have insurance. Now who won't insure somebody who? Wow. Insurance company
regulations on that they gotta go by.
Right.
Insurance company.
Training, everything.
Company got you wearing a seatbelt.
They gonna have to do 3 months.
Exactly.
Insurance company got you wearing a seatbelt right now. So insurance company know how to make nigga act right. That's why he said use that. He said he won't say that out loud.
Yeah, and then he said, but give him something.
But it said,
you go through that, but if you maintain your insurance, then your children go to school for free.
Right. Then it wouldn't be so wild.
Now, do you hate me, motherfucker, more than you love your children? Motherfucker, do you hate me more than you love your children?
You think college is a win for people like kids and shit?
It is, because it's more than education at college. That's what y'all like. Look at the boys at LSU. You think they there just for education? It's more than
it's for experience.
It's for the experience. It's for social networking.
So you playing while the rest of the world
future networking.
It's for future
networking.
Don't
say social.
It is social and future.
The young kids don't understand when we say social networking because I did it for future networking. You meet people right there that has for college for future networking. You don't get a lot of plugs that's really gonna help.
Let me give you an example. As a Katrina, I was coming out of Texas. I bought a little car. My wife didn't know how to drive, and when we dropped off the U-Haul for moving, coming out the driveway, she ran into a motherfucking fire truck.
A fire truck?
She ain't know how to drive. She ran into a fire truck coming out the motherfucking. I said, Lord,
fire truck makes me
scared. She ran into a fucking fire truck. She ain't do no damage to the fire truck. She put damage to the car, but the fire 5 people. I jumped out the car and said, "Oh man, Katrina."
Well, yeah,
I played the Katrina card, and the firefighter was like, "Man, just go ahead on." So we left. We get down the road. We get outside the Shreveport, and the car break down. Timing belt break on that bitch. Call my sister, Jimmy.
You gonna do it?
Going through it, scared like call my sister. My sister said, "Oh, I know somebody I went to school with, live outside the street, work on a car." Said, bro, long story short, nigga came out the car, fix the timing belt,
All because
pull the dent off because of
Don't
school,
even know me.
pull the fucking dent out that bitch, and guess who was in a hotel in Shreveport? Jimmy Lee. Live at a hotel.
When you got there, me,
That's how small the world works.
Yeah, that's small the world works. She said, "Oh, I know everybody along that corridor. You on your way?" I went to school with all them people, so I had like
The school connection.
the school connection, man.
That would have come
Yeah.
down to. Other than that, college is like a bunch of bullshit.
Ain't cost me $1. The dude came and got that bitch, pulled the pin out, changed the timing belt. The next day, the fucking car was sitting there waiting on me on my sister's name.
So most colleges cost that much to build a relationship. You gotta pay for the relationship.
Any kind of relationships you make, man, I got a lot of traveling relationships like that.
Yeah,
I can call niggas in LA, Florida, Chicago, New York. Nigga, come. If you there, I can call some of my people there. They'll go take care of you. You know what I'm saying?
and I ain't gonna lie, I had never
I
seen
be having
that
to
like
take care of people like that when they have people coming to like Skip. My cousin in town, they need you. I'll go run because I know it's my dude. And he'll do the thing for me when I get
Get some
there.
help,
Yeah.
I never seen nothing like that.
Yeah.
You know me being from Hollywood, I was like, man, I don't want
Not
nothing
from
from
nobody.
nobody.
Yeah. But the world not like that. When you get out
Well,
the world
not
like that.
man.
Yeah,
I had to get out that shit. My wife was telling me, you gotta stop it with that.
Even right now when I travel, I go in with Ron, we'll be like, I'll be like, Ryan, my partner from here. And Ryan be like, see how the love nigga show like, yeah, that's your partner, Skip. And you understand?
I ain't gonna lie.
Them niggas some fucking friends.
See after Katrina, when I got to Houston, I was on the side of the road. I didn't know what was happening. See, I didn't know the whole country had been watching this. I was in
You
it.
thought some normal shit.
Yeah, I'm thinking normal shit. I'm on the side of the road trying to figure out how to call my people. And these white folks put up on me. And it was like, your family, we could bring you by our house. And I was looking out like,
You know what? Because it was more traumatic to them than to us.
white people crazy. No, they ain't go by
But they was showing up.
They was showing up, but my wife said, you gotta stop it.
You didn't see it on the TV. I was getting some new tires when I was traveling. Some white folks like, y'all from Lawrence and God. They was like, man, you want me to help you get some tires? And they like, I'm good, I'm straight.
Man, this shit was weird to me. Mexican dude handed me his phone.
I ain't see it for what
He
it
said,
was.
hey man, you wanna use the phone? I said, fuck you handing me your phone for? I don't know you.
You trying to help,
They trying to help though, but
I wouldn't use that.
because you didn't see it on TV. They saw it on
The
TV.
TV,
You
yeah.
was in it, so you can't see how it
But
looked.
being from where you from,
No,
you be
look how
like,
fucked up it
man,
was.
I don't
We was here, right? He wasn't promoting here. We was on the airplane, so we flew in St. Louis. So as soon as we got off the plane in St. Louis, all the TV in St. Louis saying to the plane is evacuation for New Orleans. Everybody get out.
Yeah.
You thought I said, hold up.
Yeah,
I just left them, man. They not saying that.
Yeah, they wasn't.
I
Well,
said,
I ain't
hold
gonna say
up.
that because there's no communication. Nobody on TV.
No, the communication they had wasn't saying that.
No, that's not
The phones was down there.
No, that's
They had radio.
They got evacuation plan. Well, they alert certain people that got to get out first. They got VIPs that got to get alerted to get out first before they alert the public.
And that's what I ain't like. I knew it was like that. Because
But out of there, it wasn't open. So they were already telling them people it was that bad.
you not fucked up.
But they not telling the common people.
The money was gone. Most of the money
No,
was gone.
the radio station was up, WWL, and nigga was, I ain't gonna never forget this. Nigga was calling the radio station and saying, I'm on my roof. The water coming through.
And that's why
And WWL was treating them niggas like they was lying.
conspiracy all the time.
They were
That's not
lying?
conspiracy. That shit said all that.
WWL was like, man, ain't nothing, y'all lying. Ain't nothing going on like that.
And look, it was major news.
So it made me think, yeah,
And
I was
was laying
like,
around.
man,
Y'all see it on the internet.
I was that
everywhere.
nigga full of drama, man. Nigga ain't shit.
Drowned.
And you know what made it crazy? The next day, when the sun came
That
up,
when he flashed to everybody.
sun came up, still wasn't flooded.
Oh,
Niggas
yeah.
started barbecuing and everything. We were
Yeah,
out
it
about the
was a
sun
sunny day.
came out.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
everything.
yeah. I mean, the government knew it was that bad, and they told the rest of the
And
world.
didn't tell us.
Nigga.
Yeah,
And
and I agree with you.
Yeah.
Cause we had cool time
That's dangerous.
for the radio station to say,
How long do you think that water took to come?
oh man, about fucking almost 24 hours.
Yeah, You think that shit had busted for 24 hours?
24 hours.
The rest of the world looking at the rest of the world looking like why they leave when they were telling everybody it was time to leave.
Because we've been doing this.
But they never told y'all that they didn't tell us
They
it was
ain't
time
telling
to
us the
leave.
levels broke.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, we was
Ain't
all
like that, no.
You know how I knew?
Water just was coming up.
Man,
Like
no, I
this.
knew when we was out there, my old lady brother came to the house, we had the grill in front of y'all, we were barbecuing, the sun was out. We said, we were like, oh boy, we missed the bad winner. We were like that on that energy. My truck was in front of the house. You know, cars was lined up on the street. Nigga went, laid down about 6 o'clock that night, next thing you know, I went, we saw that water coming up to the door.
No, that water came up the next day.
No, I'm telling you,
I was gone.
that water came up to the
I was
door.
gone.
And
The
that's what I told
next morning,
What
I
I
came
told
through at night.
what I told my old lady was, I said, well, that must be runoff from the next neighborhood that's gonna go down. I laid down in the bed, went to sleep, tried to get up and go use the bathroom, roll out of the bed and was splash. What the fuck? Like, nigga, in water, nigga.
I know when I
Like,
landed in St. Louis and someone would say, I called home and said, listen, go get my car, go get my son and my mom and get the fuck out of New Orleans. That's what I told them. Y'all get the fuck. Hey, my fuck what they saying. I know they're down saying that, but I wasn't saying here.
Yeah.
Get my shit, get my kid
About the
out the fuck out
He
New
got the whole
Orleans.
family, put him in a van, 15
Get the fuck right now.
And drove out
I'ma
there.
meet y'all.
I didn't have no idea. No,
Y'all
I called
get the fuck
it.
out there now.
I called it the night of the frogs because that night when the water started coming up, all you heard was
Frog
frogs
noises.
and people car horns going off. When that water hit that car horn, it
That alarm going off.
And
That
I
water
called it the
rising.
night, and all you heard was that and the frogs. And I called it the night of the frogs.
They figured that the population of New Orleans only needs so many hours to evacuate. So we gonna tell them at the last minute.
They ain't telling
that
shit.
You
They
gotta
ain't
do
talking about
that.
nothing. Niggas just started
And I
walking.
swam out.
Well, how you, I was gonna say how long it took from the letters breaking to understand that
It was the next day. I'm telling you,
How many letters broke?
Yeah, next day.
Every letter broke?
Man, when the storm was over, it
Storm
was
had
daylight.
passed. The sun was shining.
Yeah, it was sunshine. It was heat.
And I'm telling you, my brother-in-law came to my house. Everybody was
Wind
walking the
wasn't
street.
blowing.
Niggas started
Why
all
water rising?
So the letters had been here, bro.
Levels broke and they never said nothing. I'm telling y'all, I was there.
Goddamn
They should have
bus.
flew the helicopters to go see what happened. That's
No,
how they
in
fucked
other
up.
words, all the radio had to say was the levees broke. Y'all need to get the fuck. Because I could have gotten my truck and got the fuck. Like it wasn't flooded. Like everybody had cars
Oh,
on the
I
street.
saw I saw pale metal on a picture of a newspaper of God, and I understood it was a pale metal brick, so I how the water was.
Yeah, I grew.
And I said,
It didn't get to that till the next day.
I said, the water to the top of the pale metal bridge. The whole Hollywood was in the water.
It's the Palmetto flooded.
Everybody go.
Everybody flooded.
I'm
Nigga,
telling you.
I said, what the fuck? Everybody go.
I was so naive. I remember watching the water mix. Like they had the water from the rain, and then when the muddy water came in, I watched it mix.
That's what
But I'm listening to Garland Robinette on the radio, and they never, WWF, they never once say, hey man, the levees broke with y'all ass.
Did they know?
I
Did they
didn't
know?
know.
Did they know?
They could have, they had to know.
How you know they know?
I ain't know them. You
Because the levees had been broke.
You ain't know.
But they had nigga.
No, I know they
know.
know. Because the night before, niggas was calling in from the night war,
Saying water.
saying the water they on their roof and all that.
Night wall,
Like,
with
So
the
the
night
water
wall
ain't flooded already.
and the 17 wall broke. But listen, that's what I ain't like. Because how all of the levees, if we facing from south to north, how all the levees broke on the east side. Like they floated all that.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
How every levee that
Everybody
broke,
talking about that blue.
how every levee that broke only broke on the east
They
side.
strategically bloom. But that's what I'm saying though.
They blew them. Why?
I'm so
kept
water
going that way.
Because they
When
went for
the niggas was calling in that night, I thought they was lying. You know how you be like, oh man,
man,
niggas full of
bullshit.
shit, nigga bullshit, man. Cause you ain't got no water in front of your house. You like, man, nigga bullshit, man, talking about the water this high and all this.
No,
stuff.
dang.
The whole time that bitch about to run down here.
It coming from the night water, coming all the way
On the
down.
17th
Yeah, they gotta
canal.
take some time for all that water to get
17
But the
flushed out.
radio knew it, and they ain't seen
You
that.
think that radio knew they would have been in that building on the
Broadcast.
Broadcast, nigga? You
I
think
don't
they
think
would
they
have been in
were
there?
broadcasting.
You would have been in there with your, you would have called your family talking about
Get the face to the jail, got the fuck.
Nigga wasn't comfortable.
Soon as they found out, I'm out of here.
Well, see, when I walking down the interstate, and fire coming out.
If you working in the radio and you got the message, leverage is broke. Don't tell nobody. What you gonna do? Tell people and look at your family.
Tell everybody.
We're making our
I'm
way.
going to get my family.
Fuck this job.
We're making our way to the Superdome. Them niggas was in the jail. When you walk out of the jail, help! Please!
They would have been in the city. The leaders is
Nigga was like, say, Ron, ain't bullshit. There's hell up in here, man. I said, Ron, I felt so bad because, like, my wife holding on to my belt loop.
We gotta see. I gotta see.
She got my son on her shoulder, and I'm like, dang, I can't do nothing for you.
got no tools, no keys, bitch.
I ain't got nothing. I'm trying to get out of this.
Each one on. That was it called.
Oh, it was man.
Man, but look, we gonna thank y'all for tuning in to another Chicken and Watermelon podcast. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We don't need the script, boom, we need to get on there. Hit the likes, boom, we need to get on there. And boom, come through Chicken and Watermelon.
Come support. Holla, come get some chicken, come get the dagger. And make sure y'all get that Holly Grove Old Number 17 barbecue and wing sauce.
That's his own song. That's his own. We don't sell this song.
The disclaimer.
Yes,
I'm going to look for that song.
Come over here looking for that song.
Yeah, let me know if you want. I'll pass the number on. Like, that's about it.
Holly Grove.
But,
We love y'all, man.
Hey, you gotta leave with this shit.
1 and 1 is always 2.
And the universe always protects.
The best thing is one.
Look, Chicken and Watermelon.
Peace.